Another beautiful morning to some of us. But I've just come on while I'm having my brew and a bit of fruit. Just let me find something. Oh, I better not touch my hair. So, let me find this. Oh yeah. So I'll wait for a few people to come in because this is just a quick one with the one finger painted. It's not a message to anybody. Might be to some people, I don't know. But hiya, Mary. I was just waiting at the vet to create. Oh, really? Oh. I'll just wait a few more minutes. Am I early? Okay. What time is it? Yeah, about a minute. Hi, Eve. Raining here, just dried, not the dog after. Yeah, where are you from again, Eve? Was it down south? Well, to start off, I just wanted to bring a positive message to people because, like I said, there's a lot of frustration, paranoia, and all sorts going on within every community that I can see. I flipped a book open this morning because it's a book with little quotes and people have put in, and sometimes you just open it on a page and read what it says. It's a bit like doing tarot or oracle cards. So I'm going to read that out because it's very relevant. I also did a drawing this morning in bed. My artwork, by the way. I haven't finished off yet because it's in pen. Well, crayon and then... Oh, Devon, yeah. This little owl. And it says in the middle, be wise. Do a full rotation, spin. Do a full head spin on your realm, it's supposed to say. I don't think I wrote it properly. Meaning, owls are perceived as wise anyway, but they can move the head right round because this is what's happening. People should be doing a full rotation, not just looking at one side of things and not looking at the other, like with the whole thing yesterday, not looking at what someone just says, maybe checking other people out and realising there's much more going on in the world and lots of people are talking about the same things. It's not just a one-sided thing, and people only get the bigger picture when they're actually looking at both of them and then, realising what's going on. Hi, King. I think I slept for 4 hours last night because I was filming the orbs. I threw that in for you. I said they'd be there, especially after looking at the stars last night, and they were beautiful. And I did it again this morning and I knew they'd be there. And normally it's a bit harder when I see them more when it's dimmer, but it was daytime and I'm loving it and I'm feeling quite energised this morning, not feeling tired. I did ask for healing last night and I did ask for me to have a good sleep, even though I didn't have that many hours sleep, but I did have a good sleep. So that was good. And then sometimes, like I said, I'll go and sit on the step, not every day, and I'll take a bit of 10 minutes of the light that's there. Doesn't matter if the sun is full blast on, especially in this weather in the UK. It's the daylight, it's the light anyway. It doesn't mean if it's behind a cloud, it's not there. So I either do that or sometimes I'll draw to get me in the flow. So that was a morning drawing as soon as I got in, was the Wise Old Owl, the eyes of consciousness, and just things going on because there's many dimensions going on and we step into other people's dimensions by, like, King, you're a dimension. Eve, you're a dimension. Maria, you're a dimension. When we meet up, we're all in each other's dimensions because we're multidimensional, and that's how things come in. That's how I see it as. A lot of people talk about that as well, and I see it like that as well because I'm seeing these things happen and I'm seeing these things come in. So anyway, I'll get back to the message because this is just another message of positivity. See the elephant up there? My fella got me that a couple of months ago, and I was like, let me get it. Everyone loves an elephant. Oh, and Llama's here. Now, got me this. It's lovely. I love the carvings on it and everything. And, you know, some people say, oh, it's bad luck if you've got an elephant with the trunk down. Is it? But he's lovely. And I forgot yesterday. I did a mini meditation. I can't remember what time of day it was or whatever it was, because sometimes I wake up and don't know what day it is because of everything. Hi, Robert. I don't know if it's Robert. Someone did a coffee donation. Thank you very much. I can't remember if it's you. I get confused over on the PayPal sometimes with people's names and stuff. But if it was, thank you. If it wasn't, sorry, wrong person. If it was, can refund. You know, I don't think I'm getting to Camelot. It's just a bit of an ache with the miles and everything. But you know, things I do get, I do put to use, and I'm hoping to get a website together with my creative side of stuff, but I could be wrong, could be talking to the wrong person, but I'd like to say thank you to anyone anyway. Hi, my 5D, but this was a message. So after all that, you know, I had to respond to something yesterday, because the thing out there is, it's not when information comes in, it's not how you react, it's how you respond. You can respond to things instead of reacting and overreacting. So just had to put that out there, because there will be no talk on that again, ever. So like I said, I did the drawing this morning, my artwork. Just like to validate that it's my artwork, because there's people putting, you know, untruths about everywhere. And then I opened this book. Oh yeah, sorry, the elephant. Yeah, I'll read that out last. So the elephant, yeah, mini meditation, and I saw a flash and it was an elephant, and I thought, yeah, I mean, we all like elephants, you know, people have, you know, spirit, sorry, I'll probably get done for this saying, oh, she's looking at Faith, got glitter on. And I did one of my bags with an elephant on, that'll be going up on my, you know, one of my platforms, because it's an elephant bag that I hand did. Oh, Ahead in the Clouds. I will check it out. But yeah, the elephant. So the spiritual meanings to a lot of animals, obviously, and people have them as spirit guides, animals and stuff like that. But I was making a few elephant things a few weeks ago, because I've got these elephant bracelets that are going up, which also come along with the trunks up, an elephant bangle. This was sourced, this was handmade, so they're going up as a set, maybe with something else, I'm not quite sure yet, but I just thought, oh yeah, elephant, I must check. Totally forgot yesterday, so I went and checked this morning, because there's all loads of positive messages here. So, because I'm just on my break before I go and do some stuff, so I'm just going to read this out, because it's beautiful anyway, and a lot of people will know this. That's a beautiful bag. The ears turned. Yes, sorry. Yeah, because it's all transformation. Yeah, where is that? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if anyone clocked on. I totally forgot myself. Yeah, the ears are butterflies. And you've got the third eye and the lotus flower. And you've got the triangles up and triangles down. When they merge together, means a lot of things. It makes the Star of David, which a lot of people get confused about, 17 in the chat and 3 again, get confused about, because they think, oh, it's, you know, it's to do with the Rothschilds and this, that. No, it isn't. As above, so below, as the universe, so the soul. So, you know, you could look at it like feminine and masculine together. It means lots of things, but, you know, people don't look into the proper Druidism. They just feed off what they've been taught. So Elephants are traditionally considered a symbol of good luck, which most of us know, wisdom, fertility, and protection. Wearing or placing the image of the elephant with its tusk raised in your home is thought to attract good fortune, as it showers its positive energy, which yes makes sense. And that's beautiful. And I will come into chat in a minute. Yeah, that'll be going up for sale. When I can do more. As it showers positive energy out of the trunk and into all surrounding beings and spaces. Elephants with their trunks down are thought to be accumulating positive energy. Accumulating positive energy. Accumulating positive energy and pushing through the obstacles, and are particularly potent totems for those seeking fertility, wisdom, or strength. So that's great. Yes. 17 in a chart. So, and then it said, so, then it said, hi Eve, I saw your thing there, I will do. Some Asian cultures believe that the elephant is a cosmic creature, because I've spoke about this before, a lot of people speak about it, it's not just me, the three elements, the three elephants and the tortoise on the back, the disc, the world, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into that now. Some Asian cultures believe that the elephant is a cosmic creature that, much like the turtle in the Native American lore, carries the world on its back. Other cultures see, because it's all metaphor and all that, you know what I mean? And elephants, elements. Other cultures see it as an earthly animal, but one with connection to divinity and ancient knowledge. Working with the elephant in meditation, and I got the elephant in a meditation yesterday. With ancient knowledge, working with the elephant in meditation or walking life can help you assist your inner wisdom, which is what's happening within me, despite what other people are saying. Own your power. I am owning it. That's why I had to come with a response yesterday, because people tried to take other people's energy away and tell them that they're not on the path and this, that, and the other. And that is not really a good thing to be doing to people. And to overcome obstacles with a steady force of strength that you possibly didn't even realise you had. Well, yeah. And a lot of people are waking up to the power they didn't have. Power back to the people. Totally hemp. I am at this portal, though, which eternity comes into time. So, out on then, and there was another bit. The elephant is also associated with, and this is why I'm reading it out, because this is what people are having a lot of problems with at the minute, moving through this, is associated with the root chakra, charging through blockages and offering energies of protection, love, loyalty, and quiet courage. So there you go. So I thought that was brilliant. And you have to have the courage, you have to have the courage. And it's nice with the protection, because that's what I was talking about, protection with Amethyst. Hi, Deanie, yesterday. Hi, King, Total Hemp, Magma. Hi, Robert. My Skies 5D. Eve, who else was in? Laurie, and Maria. And what was I just going to throw in there as well before I give you this other message? Probably is. There was something. Yeah, and I'm very aware that there's people in my chat that are over on other channels, because everyone's over on other channels. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to say to another response of that video yesterday, because I didn't know this person had done another video, but I just wanted to put it out there, that when this person's talking about her journey and how I stole her journey, I didn't steal her journey, I did my own, because she was talking about something to do with roots in the ground. That wasn't my journey. My journey came through Q. That was a meditation that I had in the garden where I was laid down. And I was saying I was rooting my feet and things in the earth, giving energy and, pumping out positivity, because that's how I do things. If I'm walking down the street, sometimes I'll imagine that my hands have like orbs coming out in energy, and as I'm walking past people, that energy is swimming around people. So I just want to say yet again to those people who may be watching in this chat, and her that may be watching herself, you need to get off there, and you need to stop being paranoid about things, and stop making in your head that there's something that's there that isn't there, because I never said that was my journey. That was a meditation. I don't know if it was a few weeks ago. My whole wake up came through Q. And I will go through my awakening again for the new people, so we can get that straight. And the connection I have with trees, I've had with trees since I was a little girl, and that is what I said on John Maplin's show, the Camelot Castle, about when I was younger, and I had a tree called Mr. Oak Tree, because kids, that's what kids do when you're younger. And to just say again, when there's someone off another side that are even, you know, we are talking about the same things, but are just in opposite things with people because they don't like the Q movement or Trump, because they don't see it for what it really is, that's where the problem comes in. So I just wanted to reevaluate that in chat, because I know there's people in this chat right now that go over there. So just wanted to say that, because truth has to be, you know, seen and talked about. If when people are getting things mixed up, and this is where this quote came in this book that I opened today on page 16 and 17, that will make sense of why I've just said that, because I have said before, you need to really make sure that your circles are good circles that you're running in. So anyway, and that's not a go at that person. I've had this done before. It's like what the mainstream media does. They put videos about people, they put what they want people to believe, and that's how they do it, because there's something going on inside of them, in their heads, you know, a bit of paranoia, whatever it is, and that's sort of how it works. So we got the elephant in. That was brilliant. Realised, and I was doing a few elephant things a way back, because that bag's been with me a bit, and then I've got my jewellery with my elephant on. I got that gifted to me. And I had the meditation and the elephant flashed in yesterday. Also, before I went to bed last night, because I was up late doing the whole, the Q, the Great Awakening. Exactly, that's my awakening. But I'm going to go through my awakening again in a bit more depth of when I was younger, before Q and stuff like that. Was, yes, yeah, definitely, Deanie. Yeah. A lot of people say the sun is bad. It's like, okay. Yeah, so yeah, but you know, that's either I know there, that's other people's journeys. If that's what they believe, that's what they believe. It's all a lot about to do with what you believe. So last night when I went to bed, exactly, thank you, exactly. It doesn't make sense, you know, doesn't make sense. And people are a lot confused these days. That's why I'll come on and talk about the things I want to talk about and pump out positivity, because people are confused, and I'm seeing it in real day life with people around me. So last night when I went to bed, I filmed the orbs. Don't know if you checked that video. It was beautiful. I was so like, I asked for healing light, and the golden pink healing light was there. That is there. And I asked for it. And when you ask, you receive. I was like, it's so beautiful. It made me want to cry last night with enjoyment, you know, because that's where I'm at with stuff. And no one should be putting anyone's journey down of how you do it, because I'm going to talk about journeys at some point next time I can get on, about that process with people's journeys and how people came in before, and how I see they're not liking people talking about stuff now. I need to talk about that because it is quite relevant. So last night when I went to bed, obviously my eyes were closed, but I could see things. Oh, it's just somebody that you know, was out there doing a thing, but she just doesn't. I don't sit right with her because of whatever it is that's inside her. So yeah, don't worry about it. But we can't all be. We can't all. What people don't get is it is a time for coming together, but it's also that time for putting boundaries up. That's what people don't understand. They all think it's a love and light brigade, which it is. But there are certain things with boundaries at the minute, and why it's boundaries at the minute. We're all going to come together in the end anyway and see the light and see what was what. It's not going to be a "I told you so." It's going to be, look, you know, right, let's make solutions. It's the frustration, the energy that's going about at the minute. I've even spoke to someone today. They're so frustrated about not being able to get out. I mean, I still go out and stuff, but it's not like before. Not that I went out much anyway, because it doesn't bother me. But people who um we are social beings. So to lock people away in what's going on, whether you believe it or not, is a crime against humanity. And we are social beings. We need connection. Hi Sue, we need connection. That's why we're all connecting all over the internet at the minute. You know, some people might see it as bad, but we need the connection. They know that. That's why the stuff that they're trying to put out, they're trying to censor people and stuff and bringing channels down, because they don't want you to know. So anyway, so I went to bed last night, and that's why I'll always be here for people. But there is a thing with boundaries, you know. It doesn't mean that people in your life aren't going to come back. That's not talking about that person before that person gets paranoid. This is anybody, family in your life, whatever. They will bounce back. They will bounce back when all this happens, but it's happening anyway. So I went to bed last night and I was seeing these. It was like a flower unfolding, which I've said before, as I said before about the rose, when I was in my garden looking at the roses, when it's a bud and then it unflowers, because that's a metaphor. I love metaphors. They come out, you unfold. And talking about that, just randomly, bits of paper I have around the house. This was another meditation I got in the other day. I was meant to show you. It's not really a good picture, but it was a woman. You could call it guy. You could call it what you want. In this hand, she had earth. In this hand, she had a plant. And I sort of saw it like, what did I write on it? A plant and a seed. Because this is what came into my head. A plant and a seed, let it grow from the dark to the light. Expand your light, frequency and vibration. That's why she's sat in a sort of, these lines are like ripples of your emanating out of your intentions and your positivity. But a seed never sees itself as a plant or a beautiful flower, meaning you people out there, people don't always see their light until they see the contrast. And that's why, do you remember when I read the book out the other day, The Little Soul and the Sun? And that book, you need to get it for your kids or grandkids. It's beautiful. I've lent it to a friend, so my friend's got it at the minute. That was, a little soul, a little angel that didn't see the light because it was from the light. Let's say it was in heaven with all the angels. They were all light, like candles, remember in the book. So they were all candles. They were all the light because we are all the light. But it wanted to experience, I think it was forgiveness, and I was talking about forgiveness the other day. So it needed to see the contrast of what light was, which is dark, to know that you are the light in the dark times. So if you get what I'm saying, a seed underground in the dark never sees, hi Effie, never sees the beautiful flower that it grows into, but other people always see it. So sometimes you think you can't see yourself. And I've said this to people around me, like family and friends and my fellow and stuff like that. I'll say to people sometimes, they'll say something, they go, oh, I don't feel like I'm doing such thing. I said, I see you, not this. I see you when someone talks to me and certain things they say and the actions of what they do. I see that soul. That goes for Trump as well, because too many people are fixated on, flaws that he's got, that we've all got. But if you actually do your real research, you can see what he's brought in. So that's a load of codswallop. I say to people, it's like the film Avatar. That's why I love it. I see you. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about, I see you. I see your soul. I see what you're trying to emanate, even if you are confused, even if you are coming from a lower place sometimes, even if you are frustrated or a bit depressed or down, but you're trying to work for it. I see you. I see you. I see what you're about. I see your soul essence, and it's beautiful. And I do believe in the future, going into 2021, lots of people's soul essence is going to thrive so much, because they're going to break free from this shell, like we say, the butterfly, like everything does, the transformation of breaking free from the bullshit. And it's very hard because we've been programmed. Many people were talking about this years ago, and I'm going to go into a chat about this at some point, of all the people that go on about how they were on the path years ago, and it's like they're not letting people speak up now. It's ridiculous. So I will be doing a chat on that. Seed doesn't see itself as the flower or the tree. Sometimes reminds me of the story of the ugly duckling. Yeah, and that's the same thing. The ugly duckling didn't know the ugly duckling was beautiful until it grew, and got bigger. And that's what we all do. We grow. We're not just talking about beauty on the inside, on the outside. We're talking about beauty on the inside. Your essence starts growing. Your seed starts growing as you get older and wiser. Like I drew the picture today this morning. You become wiser. Like the owl does a full rotation or whatever it does. You're looking right around this time, not just like your neck's cricked over there, and that's the only thing you can look at, which some people are doing. The ugly duckling had to grow and expand, and then, realised, because of the love it was putting out, its reflection in the water, it was a beautiful swan. But some of the swans, were ugly because they were all beautiful on the outside, but they didn't have that love on the inside. And that's where people get things confused sometimes, because they'll see people who they'll think are pretty, or they do some certain things to adorn themselves, like I said the other day, and they class those people, they judge them. I've known people who are beautiful, ugly within. I've known people who are beautiful, beautiful within. You know what I mean? So we all know that. So yeah, that was another meditation from the other day. And then I just flipped this book open this morning. I'm going to read you the first page that I looked at, because it's just a book full of sort of quotes. A book that I got ages ago from a charity shop, actually. It's called Staying Strong. Strong? Probably because it's so Trump there. Staying strong. 365 days a year. It was off some Demi Lovato or some celebrity thing, but I'm not looking at who said it, because there's truth in what they know. Do you know what I mean? People go on about the Illuminati and all that. It's just illuminated to truth, and they didn't want people to know, you know. Even though apparently I got told I was working for the Illuminati, I was like, okay, paranoia. So, so I was on page, well, it says 16 and 17, which is funny, but the one I'm reading is 16, which is 7, and 7's the number that follows me everywhere. So let's see what this says. Now, this is a message to you all, and then I'll come into chat before I go. Do something your future self will thank you for it. All decisions you make today in your life affect you in the long run. We said that about the other day about choosing. You have a choice to choose. Free will. You have a choice to choose what to do. So that's why I say don't moan if you're making decisions now that are going to affect you in the future. Yes, the Illuminati. All the decisions you make today in your life affect you in the long run. The things that you are telling yourself, the things that you are putting in your body, the people you're surrounding yourself with, they stay with you. And that's why I was trying to say last night with that chat, I don't know who this person is surrounding themselves with. You have to be careful who you're surrounding yourself with, because there's so many people confused and things at the minute that it can affect you. And that's why I say you need to put boundaries up for a while, you know. Doesn't mean they're not going to come down. Whether it be 10 days or 10 years from now, it's important to be mindful of how you treat yourself. With this in mind, it is so important to think about the bigger picture, because that's where we're heading, that's what we're doing. The goal. Every time you have a self-destructive thought, tell yourself the exact opposite, which I was talking about the other day, which I've talked about the other week. Write it down. If you're feeling something, write the complete opposite to it. Like I said, if it's hate, go to love. Go and do something that's loving, you know, whatever it is. Watch how quickly your behaviour can change when you're being mindful and staying strong. That's all I ever talk about, being mindful. Watch your thoughts, because something's coming in. It's not always your thought telling you are this, that and the other when you're not. Example, the person yesterday trying to tell me I'm this, that and the other. I'm, you know, what they're saying I am. Well, I know who I am. You know, I'm not going to take that within me, because that isn't who I am. So that is a message I wanted to put up. Also, to be grateful for what you have instead of moaning about maybe what you don't have. And this was just off the opposite page, which was 17. And it's off Bobby Brown, apparently, but there you go. How I feel about myself is more important than how I look. This is what he was saying. Feeling confident, being comfortable in your own skin, that's what really makes you beautiful. And there's a bit of a thing there, because like I said, people will go on at people for wearing makeup. You've got to be comfortable in your skin. I am comfortable in my skin, but I like to wear a bit of makeup because this next bit in a minute, and I'm not afraid of doing that. I'm not just going to do something because that's what I'm supposed to do because somebody said. I do how I feel comfortable, and that's all. I might do, because I had a song come in today, and I did sing a bit this morning, not in words. Nobody else has exactly what you have. You were given your body and your features. I just like to enhance my features. Nothing wrong with that. No one's got the same features as me or you. So be grateful you have them. I am grateful. That's why I like to enhance them a little bit sometimes. My friend Spencer West has gone his entire life without legs, But that hasn't stopped him from truly living in his life. Now, when I start to criticise my body, I think of Spencer's incredible strength and realise how lucky I am to have legs at all. If he can stand tall without legs, then so can I. The goal: place yourself in someone else's shoes and appreciate what you have. Always give gratitude, and that's why I think it's upstairs. I was just looking around for my book of gratitude that I showed you the other day. To give gratitude for everything. People sometimes say, "Oh, I don't know what to give." Everything. Your eyes to see, the breath that you breathe, the changing of seasons that give you messages of, like I say, rest time. And even Magenta Pixie said on Above Duality, which I loved, and I might be on tonight doing a watch party with that, because like I do that, and then I go through things of what I've been experiencing. And she said she had a sore throat and something about it was telling her to have rest. Well, I said that the other day. The seasons are telling us to rest. They're telling us to recuperate for what's coming, to recharge our batteries. I agree. If you like it, you wear it. Yeah. I know I talk about makeup as in, I think there's what they pump out in the social media with celebrities is there's a lot of people wearing too much as in like it's a mask. There's nothing wrong with makeup, but there's a lot of people who wear it as a mask, and it's like they don't need to wear it like that. That's more like covering your features up to change your features because you're trying to be somebody else, not enhancing. There's a difference between enhancing and covering your features up where you just are a totally different person. If you get what I'm saying, that's where people get confused, I believe, anyway. So that was the message this morning in the book that I just flipped open. And I wanted to share because it's very, very relevant for you out there to be putting your boundaries up and not listening to any thoughts that are coming out that are self-sabotaging you, or anybody else's words or thoughts that they're putting out there that are sabotaging you as well. Yes, I have a lot of lipstick blusher creating God experiencing. And the thing is, you'll all get this. Why would you think I enjoyed wearing makeup? Not on a normal level of what someone's going to say. Let's see. I know why. Dolly's got a great singing. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I love that. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors shining like a rainbow. Is that the right words? I don't know. Yeah. Thank you. Anybody wonder why I may like makeup? Could be something to do with hint, 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 hint. Oh, and another song, you've just reminded me. I was talking to my fella the other day about a song that I used to sing as a kid, hence the Dolly Daydream name, and I'm like, oh my God, because your imagination is magical. You love makeup because it's artistic. Yes. It's because it's artistic. It's like painting. So that's why. Yes, Magma. A song by, was it Supertramps? I can't remember. Oh my God, where's the song gone now? Was it Daydream Believer? Daydream Believer. Was it? No, it wasn't that one. Wait, oh my God. Why has it just gone out of my head? Actually, I'm going to go and look for it before I go because, the song we used to sing when we was a kid. Let me see. Obviously, I can't play it, but... Dreamer, you're nothing but a dreamer. Can you put your hands on your head? Oh no. These were all songs from Starseeds ages ago, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that song as a kid probably took much no notice of like who was singing it at the times, but oh my God, that was one of my favourite songs, and thinking about that now makes me absolutely laugh. I'm gonna have to go and look at the words. Oh, because you have to dream. Love, right, I'm going to read it because I don't actually know the proper, but yeah, it was Dreamer. Probably burst into song at the thingy. I am. I'm a dreamer. Love, life, and laughter is all I believe. My saviour is pure now because my lonely heart would bleed. I never learned how to hold love and stay strong to love. Now I close my eyes. Now I'm dreaming right where I belong. Here we all lie, all alone. Am I dreaming? Your heart's smooth, my soul is unbelieving. Now you see the me and the feet, and I'm feeling. I feel your hands, your lips, the heart of your body. Whisper your love to me. Say that you love me. Please just love me down and never leave me. I'm a dreamer. Sauce. Here we lie all alone. Yeah, it's just going on, but repeating itself a bit. But I guess it was that dreamer. You're nothing but a dreamer. Can you put your hands on your head? Oh no. Or whatever it was. But that is one of the songs I loved as a kid. I'm thinking about it now. You know, when you talk about reality and manifesting, it's just a beautiful thing. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Charlie Freak did have it on there, and that's what made me remember and go, oh my God, that song. Oh my God, that song. Oh, wow. I just remember as a little kid, like, dreamer. You're nothing but a dream. I'm a Pisces, you know. I've been told that all the time, head in the clouds. So yeah, I did watch Charlie Freak. That was a really good chat. That's a chat I was going to shout out the other day, but I didn't. And what they were talking about, and when he went through that song, because we all know there's certain songs that people, you know, people have put out there because it has the messages in, and when you look back now, you might have known at the time. If you didn't, you look back now and think, oh my God, yeah, Supertramp, Dream It, yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopes and dreams, exactly. And you go with him, and you find yourself and your higher self and source and all that good stuff. Here's my higher self, the llama. So yeah, and then what was I singing this morning? I was in the kitchen and I was singing. I can't remember. See if anything comes in. Angels wear mascara. I know because I'm one. Exactly, Cheryl. Cheryl. Good one. We do. She's got number 7 in her eyes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, she has. I didn't even notice. 7, 7. See, it's my high self. 7 heaven. Go and research. I think it's the Hebrew meaning of Janine and Dolly. Do you remember the Hebrew name? They're both the same. I was like, that's not a coincidence, is it? How can it be? Means gift from God, but we're all gifts from God. Do you know what I mean? So, oh, it's hilarious. It's just, you know, there's no such things as coincidences. Yeah, exactly, Sue. No drama llama. No drama llama. Oh my God, a song's coming in. That's not a song, is it? Just let me go and check. The word came in. Oh, I was singing this morning in the kitchen. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. That came in. I don't know where my home is. That's what people feel like at the minute. Right. Is this a song? Oh, it might be. Oh my God. And it's by Dolly Parton. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it? Life is like a butterfly. That's the word that came into my head. Life is like a butterfly. And I'm going to read it out. And it's by Dolly Parton. That's even more hilarious. I didn't even know it was by her. I'm going to read it out because I can't remember the tune. Love is like a butterfly. I don't know. Love is like a butterfly. Yeah, Nellyford. Yeah, that is. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a hive. The multicoloured moods of love are like the satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Because remember the butterfly's transformation within. I feel it when you're with me. It happens when you kiss me. That rare and gentle feeling that I feel inside. Your touch is soft and gentle. Your kiss is warm and tender. Whenever I'm with you, I think of butterflies. You get butterflies in your tummy. Love is like a butterfly. The multicoloured moods of love are like the satin wings. Because remember, their wings are like iridescent, and you can get iridescent, like probably, is it dragonflies? Love makes your heart feels strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Your laughter brings me sunshine. Every day is springtime, and I am only happy when you are by my side. How precious is this love we share? How very precious, sweet and rare. Together we belong like daffodils and butterflies. Love is like a butterfly. Yeah, it goes on, but that just came in. So there you go. Morning, Carol. I think they're too bossy out there telling everybody what to wear and to do. We laugh, no makeup, no perfume. Yeah, there is all that, especially the new age thing, and they expect that that's what you should be doing. We're not actually, in those days, way back when, that's what... Yes, there's a thing with what sort of products you're using and this, that and the other, but people have got to realise everything's in all products, so you're not really getting away from it at the minute. Biden is going to get arrested today. Eyes on America. My intel confirmed. I've never been wrong. Yes, Alan, there is a lot going on with Biden. Just to go out there in the 3D of what's going on with the Q movement and Biden and the election. I've been trying to say to people, the whole thing with the so-called virus is to do with the election. Because it's very important. People don't understand how important it is. And yes, people who aren't looking at Biden, you are going to see what's happening there with the Biden family. So maybe we won't have an election. Maybe Trump just getting over the pure sheerness of what's going on, and they'll try and blame the emails on Russia, which we all know it's not. Like I said, it's all coming. That is what's happening. Where we go, one week wall. You only have to look into the Biden family. The people who say nay about it, the people who don't research, they just sit there watching the mainstream media and believing what they're saying. They don't actually, because the documents are out there, and there's things on that family and so on and so forth to do with Benghazi and all sorts of things, but people don't want to know. And that's why people are feeling lost, because they're scared of sinking down a hole and getting depressed. Well, if you actually see the truth, and then bring in what we're going to do with solutions, like I said before, and rise above it, you don't have to get depressed about it. You should be happy that out of all time, this is the awakening, and it is happening on many different levels, interdimensionally as well, of it is getting stopped. All the people who are talking about the New World Order, you're going to bring that into your timeline. We're not on that timeline anymore. That is why they're fighting so hard, censoring people, especially the Q movement, anyone who's talking about it, the big channels, they're talking about it in the news, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? And I will say before I go, a lot of people are getting confused with, when we say fake news, like Trump says, it is fake news, but the news are starting to report stuff that when people go, oh, well, it can't be true because you're saying it's fake news. No, you have to understand what's going on and why the news will have to start reporting slowly, which some are, because even one of the channels in America said something the other day, I can't remember what it was. And also, we all know Fox News isn't really good, but it has people on like Hannity and a handful of people that when they're on, because they have big views and they won't take them down, they will put the truth out there. But you're going to see it anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm not even worried about that, because like I said, stupid media Hunter Biden's laptop is Russian. I know that's what they'll say. They say everything's Russian. It's not. It's China. So like I say, I haven't been looking at much. I've not been looking at anything really to do with that, even though I get posted things, because like I've said, I understand what's going on, and I understand what's going on as well. On that level, the deep state is finally finished. Game over. Is the roundup? Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. JJ Jedi. That's why we got told ages ago. Sit back with the popcorn and watch the show. It's a movie being played out, and all the people that are doing what they're doing in the movement of this, that, and the other, and people protesting and all that. That's brilliant, because it's giving them a chance to stand up, so they could see they did stand up in this time. Others are taking a bit of a seat back and were like, yeah, go on. That's what's going on. And I had someone say to me yesterday, "You're going to have a shock." I said, I'm not going to have a shock. I said, people who are believing in mainstream media are going to have a shock with what's... And it's not like, I keep saying what's coming, it's already here. It's been coming out for ages, but here comes the big guns. Wait till November. Like I said, I'll be watching if I'm at home, because like I said, the travelling and that to Camelot's not going to happen, but I am going to get there at some point. I'll be watching live anyway. And whether that goes down or not, but I'll be somewhere at some point showing my reaction to it all. So, yeah. But like I said, see people in chat who have just put that in because you know what's going on, because you're aware of what's going on, and it's brilliant, you know. That's why I say, that's why a lot of people say, you know, the light's already won, but we've still got to go, we've still got to push with that timeline sort of thing, you know. We've still got to anchor it in properly, make sure it's all pegged down, you know, so your tent don't blow away, sort of thing. Yeah, Trump and Rudy sat on the laptop for 3 years. Yeah, they have done. They've had to bring this out slowly. Rudy, not Rudy, is it Rudy Giuliani? I can never say his name. He's just pumping out things every day now. So the people who saying they're not seeing anything are starting to see things, and they'll all be like, another wave of awakening. So that's why I said I'm not bothered about people shouting out about me doing this, that, and the other, when, you know, you can clearly see what's going on out there. And that's where people come out of the woodwork as well to start bringing other people down, you know. We were talking about this movement of the whole 17 because they don't understand it, they don't get it, they're against it. So I can understand that, where that came from recently yet again. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go because I've got a few things to do, because I've been putting together some of my... I put these together anyway, but Halloween's coming up. You know, you can celebrate the nights of the spirits of those who have passed over to a different form of energy. And I thought I'd just jazz my earrings up by putting a little hand-free drawing. So I've got a witchy one. These are going to go up on my Instagram. So if you ever feel like making a donation, you can just go and purchase something if you feel like it. We've got a little cat with the witches. Another one. I've got a few more of them to put out. So I've put individual different little mini artworks on them. Yeah. And then obviously I'll be putting these up again because I was just talking about the elephant, and it's jade gemstone, turquoise gemstones, a little elephant with his trunk up, good luck and protection, and it comes with a bangle. You are a warrior, Dolly, to be putting yourself out there, because I'm sure I can be pretty unnerving getting people like that. Yeah, it doesn't bother me because I've had it in the past. I've learned how to deal with it, and like some people will say, oh, you didn't have to make a response. It's not responding, it's how you react, you know what I mean? So I'm used to it, and that's why, and it doesn't bother me because I understand what's going on with people, even if, you know, it's not a hate thing, you know what I mean? It's just, that's the way it is with things at the minute. And there's some little gem bags coming with little charms on that. They're going to go in a Christmas set with something else. So if you're into your crystals and you want to hold little crystals in your purse or somewhere, you can put them in there. What else have I been doing? Oh, yeah. I'm putting together some little kids, because I just love creating all sorts. That's why I just create everything. I don't stick to one thing. Lovely little baby deer hair clips for girls. You know, don't want no nefarious stuff going out. And the reason why I did these is the deer reminds me of Christmas, like the stag, but this is little girls, little deers. The spiritual meaning behind deers is, one of them is inner child, and I think we all have to go back to that inner child. So to me, that's putting a bit of an inner child positivity on little girls' hair clips, you know, because there's a lot of fashion out there that some people don't know that the elites put out, that you're walking around in, and your kids are walking around in it. A bit like Pudsey Bear. Think about Pudsey Bear, when you all wear the ears and the one eye thing going on, and that's the BBC, and, you know, parts of Jimmy Savile and all that. Just saying, if you think about it. So, yeah. Alan, you just at the minute, because I want to get a website together, you can go over on Instagram. You can find me on Dolly Daydream on Instagram, Janine Flannery, or I have two, or Dolly Llama Designs, and I'll show you the picture. That's where I mostly post the stuff that I make. You'll see some of it on Dolly Daydream, and it's just through PayPal. That's if anyone's interested. Like I said, you've all got free will to do what you want, but, you know, there's people who will say things about that, but I advertise myself because there's no one else going to do it apart from me, and that's what some people don't get. So, yeah, Dolly Llama, the Dolly Llama Boho Boutique, actually, so maybe that's why some people aren't finding it. I think I changed it. Yes, I've changed it to the Dolly Llama Boho Boutique because I just thought I love boho stuff. It's a bit like a boutique, like a shop, because I do all sorts of little bits of things, you know, paintings, jewellery, whatever I feel like. So I have changed it. It, if it ever changes again, I'll let you know. Until I get a proper website, the name that goes on there will be the stuck name. But it was designed, so if you're getting confused, because I did say that the other day, yeah, I forgot I did change it. So it's Dolly Lama Boho Boutique. And it's there. You can see me. You'll see me with this. That's why I put the picture up so you can see it. And the other one is Dolly Daydream. So I think, just let me check. Maybe I changed that. Yeah, Dolly Daydreamer. Dolly Daydream, sorry. Which is still a picture of me, so you're going to know I'm there. You're going to know I'm there. So, oh, did you check out the crystal video? The crystal video? Whose video is that? So like I said, I might be on tonight sharing a video and doing a run through, you know, when we listen to it and then I talk about what, you know, what I've been experiencing, what was said and all that, because, you know, we are resonating with people and I like to share the people that I'm resonating with and stuff. Yes, Lois, they are made with love and good content. What did you say? With love and good intent. Yeah, of course they are. Because you know, that's what I like to put in my creations. And it's supporting small businesses. This isn't just me. If you see people in a small business and they're trying to promote themselves, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever they are, support them, because it's supporting the smaller businesses away from the big corrupt businesses. I'm not talking all big businesses are corrupt, but a lot of them are, and they've been using things for, as we know, child trafficking and that. Start supporting your small businesses, because I think they're going to come back with a bang. Family businesses, small businesses, people that are handcraft, whatever they're doing, you know, because that's the way it should be. So that's all I want to say. Hi, Seven Arrows. Oh, sorry, wait, so one about the explaining how he's 8 years old and sounds like he's not the little Indian boy, is it? Is it him? What video was it? Because I like to watch things when I'm making things sometimes, you know, see if it resonates. I mean, we all know crystals hold, like I said, information. Like I said, the Superman thing, when he put the crystal thing into the thing in his crystal home thing, and his mother and father came up, you know, they'd passed away, but their information was there because it's like a downloaded computer. Obviously, just like tree roots and stuff, gemstones are in the earth, they're picking up all that information over time, and, you know, so on and so forth. Most people know about, it's not just set to, you know, a certain set of people. A lot of people know that and talk about it. Yeah, small businesses are going to come back with a bang. I totally do. You know, that's why Trump was bringing back farmers, because they were depleting farmers because of the food and the shit that they're spraying on food and so on and so forth. I think small businesses are going to come back with a bang, because people will be going to wanting to be feeding into people who are putting good things out, and, you know, not taking extortionate amounts, and they're not behind the scenes doing nefarious things. So, you know, and people are going to be seen, like they're going about the quantum, I will be talking about this tonight, the quantum financial system and stuff they're going on, that people won't be able to what's the word, do deals and stuff in business. If you're nefarious, it's not going to work. Do you know what I mean? You're going to have a good intent behind what you're doing and all that. That's what I believe. That's what a lot of people talk about. I personally believe that as well. But I do believe small businesses are going to come back. Why not? So, you know what I mean? You know, and that's why I say to the people before we go, all the people that shout out about, oh, you know, coffee donations, that's not just my chat. I'm not monetized. Or people who do super chat, these people are bothered because they see money as a bad thing. It's not a bad thing as if it's used for good intent. And if someone's putting their energy out and they're coming on, like some of these channels that come on quite a lot and they're getting super chats, it's just people getting triggered because maybe they wish they were doing something or they were getting that. And people must realise, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about other people who put a lot of content out there and, you know, they do all the things and that. Some of them do that for a bit of a living or whatever, but they have to put a lot of effort into that, to editing and this, that, and that takes a long time. So when people speak like that about it, it's showing them people for who they are, why they're getting so offended by somebody doing that. Like I said, it's people's free will. If someone wants to give an energy exchange of money, because that's what money is, and if that goes to be something different in the future, fair enough. And people are getting so upset about cryptocurrency and we're going with no money. We're not going with no money. We're still going to have cash because we're gold and silver backed. That's what people don't realise. And the reason why the banks are going quiet and certain things that are happening, like other people are talking about, is because the systems are changing. They're still there, but the system within is changing, just like the system within us is changing. So, people will poo-hoo that, but each their own, isn't it? One thing about people, they do, and they are big time now. People always say that it can't be taken down. It's been done for all time. We know about it. There's nothing new under the sun. It'll never get taken down. Well, it is. Here it is. Welcome to the Great Awakening, where we go one, we go all. Boom. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, there's big, huge parades for Trump across long. It's massive. When you look out there and you actually find where you can actually see it from aeroplanes and everything, the queues and the massive people that are there for Trump opposed to Biden with 3 people clapping. There's nobody there for Biden. And people still think that most of America hate Trump. No, they don't. And they think most of the world hates Trump. No, they don't. There's 17 thumbs up. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because they realise what his spirit is, and he's a fighting spirit for the people. It's not just for America, it's for the world. If America goes down, we all go down. That's what people don't get. So anyway, I'm going to go because I've got lots of things to put up on Insta. So like I said, if you want to follow me on Insta, you can go over to, sorry about the name change, Dolly Llama Boho Boutique. You'll see a picture of me, and also Dolly Daydream. So if you like anything I see, I don't normally make the same things up of certain things. There'll be a few of these going up that are the same. There's a few of the elephant jewellery. Christmas is coming up, nice gifts. There's a couple of these going up, only a couple. There's going to be paintings and stuff when I get stuff done because they take me a long time to put the layers on. There's going to be some Dolly Llama bags going up. These bags that I created, hand stitched. There's going to be some of these going up, and it's all going to take me time because I'm just one person doing this. If you ever see anything, if I've got something in, I might be able to replicate it for you. It might not be dead the same, but it might be. I do all my shaky bracelets. More of them will be going up over the next couple of weeks. Earrings that I've got that are in there that are hanging off the things, everything. So there's quite a lot, for everyone really. Dolly should open spiritual recharge station. Do you know what, 7 Arrows? It's funny that you said that before I go, because I feel like I do that when I come on, and there's lots of things I want to do in the future, and I'm not going to speak them out now because I don't want people turning around saying it was right, it's stupid. But there's lots of things that I want to do going into 2021, 2012, 2021, of things that I could bring in. Especially with my artwork and the whole journaling, art, healing through art. I've always said that, and I've said that a few years ago before anyone starts to put in that it's their journey, if you know what I'm saying. Because if you actually look back at a lot of my older videos, I've always been drawing and said that right from the beginning. So, who knows, maybe in the future I'd like to meet some of you for I don't know, creative drawing workshop thing. Who knows? You never know. Where we could have an event for that. I don't know. I'm not saying that's happening, but I'm just saying it's a thought that could possibly go out there because, we can dream and bring our dreams to reality. So thank you, Ellen. So, thank you, 7 Arrows. Have you always been in chat, or have I just not? Because I know there's people that don't comment. That's why I've been coming here for over 2 years. Thank you. I was going to get a bit emotional then, but I'm not, because I see this all the time. I see a lot of bad, so I recharge here. That's what I believe I'm here for. No matter what I'm talking about, and people get mixed up with what they think I'm talking about, where they think I got it from, I know, and people go, oh, she knows, it's big-headed. No, it's not. It's an innate knowing inside. I was meant to be here at this time to help people get through certain things they're going through, of whatever that is. Whether you believe in, you don't have to be in Q and Trump and all that, but the actual energy that I'm admitting to keep people positive in these times, and that what you're about to go through, I will be here. Whether that's showing me art, talking about what I talk about, not talking about what I talk about, whatever it is, I'll be admitting an energy. And yeah, your frequency and colours, yeah, and showing the orbs that are coming in and the energies that are around, because we all know when you first get on your path, it comes through some sort of trauma, and then you begin to go through it. And that's what I was trying to say yesterday with that person who put the video up. Has got no right to tell people what they are and aren't doing, and like as if they're the only sole person that's on a path, because we're all on it. Depending on what time you get on it, you should be happy that people are on their soul path. People have different soul paths. I think I'll be talking about that tonight, because I'm going to try and come on tonight. I'm going to try the soul paths. Like I said, it's like a job, and within that building, there's many people doing different parts of that job, but that's what keeps that structure of that job going, and that's what we're all doing. I think there's some people out there that don't understand that. They think it's only their way and only their mission, and everyone should be doing that mission. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. Yes, I was thinking about that, Effie. I was thinking about Patreon or Zoom chats. I'd have to get into the knowing of doing all that, because I'm not good with tech. People come over. I've seen people in the past times when they used to say, oh, people are doing Patreon, oh, they've sold out or whatever. I mean, I don't know if you have to be monetized to do that. I haven't got a clue. But even if I went monetized, and even if I had Patreon, so what? The people who'd want to maybe do some art journaling or listen to what I'm saying without trolls coming in, because obviously it'd be like, I don't know, it could be £5 for a to come in or whatever it is. That's just people paying, as I said, energy, because you're giving an energy, taking your time out of your day for an hour or 2 hours to do something, to give people that. And people moan about it because they're frustrated, maybe they're not doing something. And I did think about that, and years ago it used to put me off, because I thought, I don't want people to think that. But now I think, no, that's just people putting thoughts out there, and you're thinking it because people are saying that, and it's not true. So there may be something like that comes out at some point, and people want something for nothing. They want something for nothing. The difference is you're not charging someone extortionate prices, because there's people out there, with these big businesses, and they do certain things, and there's no need for the amount they put up. That's why it's only certain people that can afford it. You do it at a decent rate. That means lots of people come in, and it's not just for the wealthy, do you know what I mean? It's people who need it, and most of the people who need it are the people who don't have a lot of money. We will in the future, because I believe abundance is coming, and we will all be abundant equally, do you know what I mean? So I need balance, and you have always been that. Thanks for being who you are. Thank you, 7 Arrows. It means a lot, especially after that chat yesterday, because if people can't see the light in someone, and they're too fixated on being obsessed over someone, and I don't know, trying to bring someone's energy down when they're clearly bringing something, and that goes to the people I watch and the people that I shout out on here, which I'll be doing tonight, because I get that validation of, yes, that's what I've been feeling within me, and it makes people not feel alone. And that's the whole point with the message. You are not alone. We are all doing this together. You're a tree, we branch off. You don't have to be on the same branch as somebody else, because we innately come to heart, do you know what I mean? We innately come to core. So that's how I see it. But there's always, people who go against it, and that's just life, because it is always people like that. Yeah, Lois, she is. Yeah, you're all great. Do you know what I mean? You all bring something into chat, all of you, and even if you don't think you do by just being there. And people's confidence are soaring, that new people are coming in saying hi, that I've just sat back in the background and listened, because you don't have to come in chat, but I know people can see the chat's been consistent and a nice chat and a positive chat. Yes, we get the few bridge dwellers under the bridging, but you're going to get that. I just say to people who don't like me, don't watch me, and then I'm not in your reality. It's easy. You just tune to another station. Like, I don't watch TV, so people on Channel 1 can't see what's going on Channel 3. We're all like, yeah, well, if you don't want to watch, go and watch a different channel and stick to the things that you like watching. If it's giving you some sort of negative energy, and it's making you angry, well, maybe you should switch channels, because it's not about getting all up in your anger, is it? It's not about the drama that people like to put out there. So, no. Yes, Lois, they are all soul family. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, that's why I don't let it bother me. There's sometimes you have to speak out about certain stuff before it escalates in somebody else. And that's, like I said, some people react. You can respond. It's your response, not your reaction, And like I said, because there's a lot of energies are going about, people are getting confused and this, that, and the other. And a lot of people listen to people around them. that are just in the drama themselves and are not getting what people say. And sometimes if they don't understand it, they'll speak to someone else and say something, which is not true, and it always ends up in Chinese whispers and all that sort of stuff. Energy exchange is for all. To me, it means I acknowledge or see you. Yes, Effie. So I'm going to go because I've got a few things to go and throw up now on my Instagram. I've had a bit of a recharge with you lot. We're all receiving and giving out as well, and that's beautiful. And like I said, when I feel like putting something out or coming with something, like I've just read out that book, I'll just read one more while I'm here for you. Just instead of the cards, I'll just flick a page to here. Oh, it's number 7. Number 7. So, oh, here we go. Are you ready? You saw me just flick that. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Yep. You got to release and let go. I've been saying this for months and months and months and months. That's by Buddha. I've had to learn this lesson many times in life because it's hard to let go. And we're still all going through this, do you know what I mean? Anger and resentment are so toxic that you end up hurting yourself. The only person when you're doing that is you're hurting yourself because you're all up in that energy and it does you no good. That's what I say. You have to let go, switch over channels, do whatever it is. When you are wronged or feeling wronged, it's better to confront it with tolerance, forgiveness and acceptance. Ultimately, it's best to let it go. Otherwise, it builds up and then it ends up in your body and then it ends up in coming out in some disease or stress or pain. Because that's what happens. Goal. Write down all of the things. This is alchemy. I do this, someone's saying it's a bit witchy. I was talking about this the other day. Write down all the things you are angry about on a piece of paper and burn it. And release it. If you can't visualise it, release it. You can do that on bonfire night. You can do it in your back garden tonight. I like to do it on so-called New Year's Eve. Release everything from this year. Autumn is a good time. Write it on leaves and marker pen and burn it because it is a time for letting go that we're in now and hibernating and reflecting. That's why people talk about a lot of stuff. Resting, recharging your batteries for what's about to come. Because don't just think after November it's going to be like going into 2021 is going to be like bonkers, still. But we're pushing forwards. Still good things coming. Like drinking poison and hoping that other synchronicity is all around. It's a beautiful thing when you can see it. Absolutely beautiful. But that's why I say when someone spits venom to people and they spit venom and it's all just spitting venom everywhere, that's not a good energy. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So I'm going to go. So where we go, one we go all. If you haven't checked out the orbs that I put on last night and this morning, go and check them out because the nighttime one had healing light. I asked for it. Asking you will receive. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for any donations. Like I said, I will be getting back to that person again to make sure they've emailed because if they were on here, I can't remember. Also, you're so honest and real. That's why I came in. So thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. What was I saying then? Yeah, and like I said, you can check out Instagram and all that. So, and Effie has just put my PayPal in chat. It's an energy exchange of our free will. Free will. So, the choices you choose. I will see you tonight at 9. If something happens or I'm too tired, I will let you know because I only had 4 hours sleep today. I'm surprised I'm like, bing. So, yeah. Yes, thank you. Ducky's sister, we've got Lois, we've got Deanie, Effie, Alan, Ella, seven arrows, Lois, Lordy Fry Bread. I love that name. Alan, Carol, Kath, Ella, Magma. It's hard to go back like. Did I say Effie? Lena. Hi, Lena. Didn't see Lena there. Did I say Deanie? I know that was. Who else was at the top? I'm sure. Was Sue Clark in? No. Carol. Did I say Carol? Laurie. JJ Jedi. King. Robert. I'm going right back. I can't go back anymore. So if I haven't shouted your name out and you want your name shouted out, just put it in now before I go. Give you a minute. Yeah, thank you, Lois. And I just want to say, you know, I see you all there. I see you all in chat. So yeah, many blessings. Zephy's saying, take care, many blessings all. So yes, just let me write that down because I need to put going to share a video tonight, bit of a watch party, talk about my transformation, evolving, changing all decisions. Did I say I was talking about something else? I might do my transformation. I've got to share that video and see what pops in through the day. So yeah, so if I didn't shout your name out, I see you. I'm just not going right back to chat. I'm going to go now because I've got a lot to do and go and throw up on them places. So I will see you tonight at the divine time of 9 or 1 minute past. Yeah, so I hope the message at the beginning with the taking care of your thoughts that you're telling yourself and feeding yourself and so on and so forth, that you're trying to be mindful of that, you know, because I do it. I forget through the day sometimes and I have to remind myself, and it's all that it's all right to fall off, even if it's a couple of days a week, because at the end of the day, we've all been deeply programmed and we're just trying to deprogram ourselves. So don't have nasty thoughts about yourself of, oh, I've ate this today, or I've drank that, or I didn't do that, or I didn't put a good intention out, or I wasn't speaking kindly myself. Just remember it and then carry on when you do remember it. So yeah, enjoy your day, evening, night, wherever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye.